Hey guys, it's Teddy. Welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to be talking about real estate sales training 101 for the absolute real estate agent beginner. So in today's world, I think people really overcomplicate sales and a way to get you to buy their sales training program. So I'm going to try and explain it in a free and very simple way. Sales in real estate has three parts. You have finding, you have developing, and you have closing. There are other parts, or there are other subsets to those three foundations, but for the most part, you're just gonna have those three things. Some sales organizations and some real estate teams are so big that they have dedicated people to each one of those three things. So you have the finder, which would be like an ISA who literally cold calls hundreds of people a day on a dialer. You have a developer who is a person who kind of develops a relationship between the leads that the finder actually finds, and then you have the person who is the closer, which would probably be the real estate agent who formed the team, or another agent who's actually going to help the person find the house. But for the most part, you're going to have to be doing this all on your own in the beginning. So let me just walk you through an example. So let's say that I've just started out being a real estate agent. What am I going to do? I'm gonna have to go out and I'm going to have to find people who are interested in buying and selling houses. And that sounds very difficult because it is. So you have to think about it as, who is most likely to sell a house? We could go and we could cold call people out of a phone book, or we could go door knocking, but we want to find the people who are probably going to be the most motivated. And that's going to come in the form of FSBOs, expires, absentee owners, apartment owners, and renters. Hundreds of people a day, and I find maybe 2 or 3 people a day who say, yes, I'm interested in buying or selling real estate. That's when you want to go into developing mode. And in developing mode, you're going to touch people 5 times. Touching people, I mean coming in contact with people. You have to understand that a person who cold calls you is very unfamiliar, and you come off as kind of weird. Now, it doesn't mean that you are, but if people are unfamiliar with you, people are not going to do business with you, and you have to develop a relationship. So maybe you could call the person up and tell them that a property just sold recently. You could send them a letter during the holidays or during Easter, or maybe you could send them an email with some comps of the property that they own. Either way, you just want to contact the person that you found in finding mode 5 times. The next stage is the closing mode, and the perfect closer is the person who studies scripts, is almost like a really slick car salesman type person. They know every single objection. They know how to basically persuade people very well into closing. In closing, you're going to get the person that you found and then develop the relationship, and you're going to actually close the sale. In closing, you're going to come up with things where people want to reduce your commission. Maybe they want to list the property with a price too high, and a person who's very good at closing is going to basically handle all those objections and actually go through with the transaction. Now, it is said that the person who's most likely to make the most money in all of these sales activities is going to be the finder, simply because if you can fill up a database with thousands of people who want to buy or sell real estate, it's only going to be a matter of time before you finally get a sale. If you can't find people, then pretty much all those other activities are going to be non-existent, because you can't work leads if you don't have any. Don't devote all your time to finding people. Make sure that you are also studying scripts. You're learning how to develop relationships with the people that you do find, and you also learn how to handle objections, and you're also competent in all other areas of the sales process. But anyway, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. You learned something. If you did, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below, because I'm always coming out with videos like this. And as always, thank you for watching.